This year marks 9 years since the April 14, 2016 protest that changed the course of Gambian history. The peaceful demonstration led by Solo Sandeng and others demanded electoral reforms and to end dictatorship, but it was met with brutal repression. On Monday, survivors and political figures gathered at the Youth Monument to remember the day and to express their frustration with what they call government neglect of the victims' sacrifices. Fatu Kamara, a survivor of the 2016 protest, said the day remains deeply emotional for many. She emphasized that the pain of that day still lingers and criticized the borough administration for failing to recognize or support those who suffered in the fight for change.
Young photo nyale bilo amiro jam fabiel Gambia be fomunum be koma bilo mo be kamira bare bilo adimita abala fawal ahino warat hakke e lo min bonta bilo kata yele ken sanwalet biram bije munum fata biram fudita munum fata wati sayale ko ndewa e banko fali minna ani mi yat jam fuda pour banko e fali Alhamdulillah Rabbi Alamina.
UDP's Tombon Sedi said the April 14 protest was a turning point that opened a path to the democracy Gambians enjoy today. He expressed disappointment that the very government that came to power through the sacrifices of the protesters has not done enough to honor or acknowledge them.
This is a very important day because this is a day that ushered the current democracy we are all enjoying in the Gambia today. Because of Solo Sandeng and the compatriots that came out with him and their torture and killing of Solo Sandeng, the party leader Usainu Dabo and the UDP executive came out in large numbers to protest and demand for the body of Solo Sandeng. And because of that, the whole nation rallied around one voice, and that is to remove Jammeh in this country. And because of that, Barrow became president today. It's unfortunate that the government doesn't recognize this day or they're not doing anything about it. But because of Solo Sandeng, that's why Barrow is where he is today.
Odugom, who was among those arrested during the protest, recalled the brutal treatment he and others faced in detention. He criticized the government for what he described as a complete neglect of the victims and a betrayal of their struggle, especially as former regime loyalists continue to hold top positions.
Ibotan media team on mintongi voice newspaper ngi yang arrest yenta modum gom la fulo arrest dol borta motan saba yen samba pia yu nim farmara jawrawol honorable farmara jawrawol so ye Solo Sandeng samba e Kairaba station kabia samba Kairaba station inata yen samba pia yu le holo kono yen na visilo.
Many on survivors and supporters say the fight for justice continues as they remember Solo Sandeng and the events of April 14, 2016. They call on the government to stop ignoring the past and start honoring the sacrifices that brought the Gambia its freedom.